All right, who's next in line?
Reggie, long time no see.
Ah, Lord Felix. It's been a hot minute since you've darkened the doorway of my establishment. Oh, where have you been?
Oh, here and there. But I'm back for now, and I need a decent meal.
Step right in and I'll see what I can do for you, before the line of other vampires behind you gets too impatient.
They'll be patient. It's worth it for your services.
No need to butter me up, my lord. Especially with the slim pickings these days. You get whatever I got.
Are times really that bad?
But volunteers have been hard to find. Used to gather them up by the dozens. But with the economy flourishing, you know how it is.
Indeed. Well, show me what you've got then.
Men or women?
I'm looking for healthy above all else.
Most could be classified as healthy overall, but I think you have more luck with our latest group of volunteers. Right this way. I gathered them all in this room during business hours. Take your pick.
Not much to look at, any of them.
They're fairly usual, my lord. All from the streets of the city, around the outlying roads and villages. Just looking for any escape from poverty or other various struggles. They're just glad to be volunteers and not victims.
Yes, that's all well and good. But none of them look hardy enough for long-term use, at a glance.
Any of this will take a lot of nurturing, if that's your plan, my lord.
It's been a while since I've had to do that, but I've been looking to gain a live-in meal, so I'm prepared. All I need is someone strong enough to survive the first feeding. I'm quite ravenous after my cross-country journey, and I need a good, long drink.
I can only think of one or two who might be a fit for such a feeding. See? Right over there. And there.
Ah, now that young man looks sturdy enough, under all that grime. We'll have to do something about that.
I'm no longer able to offer the showers and clothing like I used to. With time as rough as they are, sorry that they're not in as fine condition as I used to present them.
All right, get him over here for me. I'd like to take a closer look.
You there. It's your lucky day. Get over here and meet your new potential master.
Master is such a harsh-sounding title. I'd like to think of myself as more of a benefactor or companion. So, human, you may simply call me Felix. What shall I call you? I said, what shall I call you? Why isn't he answering me?
He hasn't spoke the word since he arrived, my lord.
Curious. Hopefully your voice wasn't trained out of you. Deconditioning is a task I'm not quite up for. All right, if you won't tell me your name, shall I give you one? I'll take that apathetic head movement as a yes. We'll decide that later then. For now, come with me. I'm taking you home and making sure you get all cleaned up and have a hot meal. What do I owe you, Reggie?
50 more than usual. For one that's healthy.
Pleasure doing business with you. Good luck with that queue out back. Looks like business is still brisk, despite the hardships. Or because of them.
We're approaching a new age of enlightenment, my friend. You vampires are all sprouting consciousness out of nowhere, wanting to feed on willing humans. I can complain, starting this little, would you call it, take out a dining establishment. Has lined my pockets and filled my belly more than anything I've ever done in my life. The way I see it, Everyone wins here.
And good on you for aiding in the growth of a better future between our kinds.
You are too kind, my lord.
I'll take my leave now. Thank you again. Come with me, young man. I'd call him a parasite if I wasn't the one sustaining myself on human blood. He has his use, even if it is less than ideal. Did he treat you well? Yes? Good. That's one point in his favor. He never mistreated any fellow human. Settle into the carriage, and I'll take you home. Do pardon the state of the house. I've been gone for, few years, but I had it dusted and cleaned up when I arrived yesterday. Even vampires have standards. First things first, I want you to go upstairs and take a hot shower or bath, whatever you'd prefer. There's 3 bedrooms up there. Pick whichever one you'd like, once you're clean and dry. Don't bother putting those, filthy clothes back on. You'll find anything you need in the drawers or closets. I have a wide variety, as I never know what size or shape of human I'll host here. I have everything, from silky dressing gowns to fleece pajamas. Wear whatever you wish. I'm the farthest thing from picky. I prefer my humans to be comfortable as well as willing. Go on then. I'll come find you when you're done. Human? Young man, wake up. There you are. Poor thing. You must have laid down on the bed and fallen asleep. A good hot shower and soft clothes can do that, I remember. I'm sorry to wake you, but I've prepared dinner for you. I think you'll like it. That's it. Out of bed with you. I promise you can return to it once we're finished. I must say, you look like a completely different person now, with all that dirt scrubbed away, and that hair, oh, so clean. My, your hair is beautiful. It's almost shining now compared to that dingy mess I saw when I bought you. May I touch it? Very enjoyable fragrance. I'm very pleased. Oh, was that a smile I just spied? So sweet. Perhaps that's what I'll call you, since I don't know your name. Is it all right if I call you my sweet? Yes? It's settled then. Well then, my sweet, come downstairs for your dinner. Call me traditional for laying everything out on the dining table, but it's just force of habit, even for a meal as mundane as pizza and soda. There's also a salad. Make sure you finish that as well. Go ahead, sit down and eat. Oh, sorry for staring. I have a fascination with watching my humans eat. I remember what it was like to savor various delicious foods when I was still human myself. Now, what is that questioning look for? Don't concern yourself. I'm not tragically pining for my human days. I've had more than my fill of pain and disease before it forced me to find release in the fangs of a compassionate vampire. There's no desire in my heart to return to that life. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not going to eat anything. Thank you for your concern, but there's only one thing that I consume, and we both know what it is. I can hardly crave human food now that I know the taste of something so much more delicious. Mmm, I see you putting your hand to your neck. Yes, my sweet. Even now, if I focus, I can hear your blood pumping and racing in such a lovely, soothing rhythm. Ah, it's a very relaxing sound, a thrumming and rushing like a stream that ebbs and flows with your feeling. It's incredibly pleasant, even if it does make my mouth water and my fangs tingle with the need to. I shouldn't frighten you with that sort of talk. Don't shake your head at me. I could hear the fear in the beating of your heart. I'm sorry about that. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, but you also know why you're here, so there's only so much I can tiptoe around it. Are you enjoying your meal? I'm glad. I assumed there's not a human alive who doesn't enjoy pizza, but I bought you the one that was gourmet, just to add a touch of class. And, my sweet, be sure to eat the salad too. You need your greens as well as the carbs. This was the best I could do on the short notice, but there will be much nicer meals starting tomorrow. Although, if you would prefer to cook your own food, that would be all right as well. But then, I'd have to find out what you like. We can start using a notepad. If you don't speak, then at least I'd know what you'd want or don't want. Or. What, what was that? Oh, are you signing? Huh, I understand now. I mean, I don't understand sign language, but I think I have an idea how you ended up here. Not many people can understand what you're saying, can they? Hmm. Well, I have nothing but time, my sweet. Maybe over these coming weeks you could teach me. Enough to hold a conversation at least. Is that a yes? See, you're teaching me already. My goodness. I can't understand you, but you're so lovely when you're speaking or signing. There's that spark of life that you were missing. Okay, there's at least one word I need to learn. How do you say stop? Mm-hmm. Like this? Stop? All right. Thank you. That is very important. If you ever need me to stop, I need to know what it looks like. Although, that might be a difficult sign to do while I'm, uh, feeding. Why don't we make our own for those times when we're to be so close together? Hmm? Oh, you're coming over to me. What? Oh, hey! Uh, oh. Okay. So 3 little slaps to the face would work, though will be a bit difficult. I usually prefer to pin my humans by their wrists or hands. I don't think I can do that in your case, but for the first few feedings, it's important that I can see you signing if you need me to stop. I have an idea about that, but how do you say slow down? Okay, like this? Uh, oh, uh, this? Okay, good, good. So, yes, slow down and stop. Perfect. I feel much better now about all of this. This is exciting. I haven't learned a new language in a few decades. I look forward to becoming more fluent so we can have actual conversations. Huh? What's that? You're shrugging your shoulders and... are you asking me why? Ah, lucky guess. Well, I've changed over all my centuries. I value humans as more than a food source now. It is important for me to know my humans are complicit and happy. To a degree. I need blood to survive, so I can't have my humans brush me off if they're feeling grumpy or tired. In that regard, I do require flexibility. Even now, it can take all my restraint not to become forceful. If I've been deprived too long, I I don't like that side of my nature. I dwelled in that state of mind for, it seems like an eternity. Looking back, it was about the power, the dominance, embracing the predator and finding satisfaction in the hunt. But now, what makes me feel more powerful than anything is when I ask a human to come to me, and they do. No chase, no tackling, no overpowering, only orders and obedience, alongside companionship and provision. That is the key to coexistence. Many vampires have begun to live this way, but I don't have to tell you about that. I'm sure you learned it in school. Something about being able to walk in the light again. It changes even a vampire's outlook on life. You humans were so afraid when that little potion was developed, but you never imagined it would benefit you in the end. I remember all the debate at that time, speculation that it would lead to the downfall of humankind if vampires could hunt during the day. Everything calmed down quick when both humans and vampires realized that they could not. No cure is perfect. We can walk in the sunlight, true, but we cannot feed in it. That's the result when you mix science and myth, I suppose. Enough of my reminiscing. Finish your dinner, my sweet. Then we will return to your room for mine. I forgot how beautifully this room was furnished. I do love the color scheme, but if you'd like to change anything in the future, just let me know. I've thought about the best way to do this, so I can see your hands. Here, if I sit behind you, I can see over your shoulder while I feed. Come on now, I don't but... Well, I do bite, in fact. Sorry, terrible joke. Please, come sit on the bed in front of me. Now, would you take off your shirt? It's much easier without it. Good, good. You have some meat on your bones, or at least you're not rail thin like most of your fellow volunteers. That's excellent, because I'm going to take quite a lot tonight. That's why I put out that bottled water and the snacks there on the nightstand, if you need them after. Can I touch you? Thank you. What? I don't understand. Oh, my hands. Ah, did you expect them to be cold? No, no. I'm as warm as you are. Very warm and soft. You have a lovely body. But for now, I'm most interested in this neck. Relax, relax. Let me hold you. Just lean back into my body. There. Ah, you feel so good. Are you comfortable with this? Good. It's okay. It's okay to be a bit frightened. It's nerve-wracking if you've never been bitten before. That's why I like to just hold my humans like this first. Make you feel comfortable with me. Can I touch your chest? Thank you. I find it helps to stroke the body a bit, release those sweet, relaxing endorphins. You have such soft skin. Does this feel nice? Good. Ah, we vampires crave intimacy as well as blood. Not many humans understand that, but this is fulfilling in a different way. I'm going to brush this lovely hair aside so I can see the back of your neck, okay? Oh, I love your hair so much. I had no idea it was this shade when I first saw you. It's so soft and smells heavenly from that shampoo. I'm going to kiss your neck now, okay? Don't worry. I'll let you know when I'm about to bite. Unless you'd rather I didn't. Uh, what? Ah, okay, okay. Do you want me to tell you when? Okay, good. Then I will. But first, I'm going to prepare your neck with kisses and my saliva. It numbs the area. Not all vampires do this, but I find that it helps. There's no helping how sore the spot will be following this, but at least while it's happening, you won't feel a thing. But let me know if you feel dizzy or faint. I'll stop. I can see your hands from here. All right, here we go. That's it. You're so relaxed and pliant against me. But your heart is racing so fast. It's a beautiful contrast. I'm to hold your head with one arm. Don't panic. It's just protocol, in case you flinch too hard. I don't want to have to dislodge and bite you a second time if that happens. There. Now move with my arm. Tilt your head. That's it. And now, I'm going to feed in 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. I was so thirsty. You did so well for me, my sweet. So, so good. So good. I'm sorry. I took too much. Here, lie down. That's it. Just relax. I'll put a bandage on you. There. Good as new. Do you need anything? Okay. You need sleep above anything else right now. Here, I'll help you get under the covers. There you go. All warm and cozy and safe. You look so peaceful. Are you all right? Really? Okay. Okay. I'll trust you. I just always want to be sure. Lay there and rest. Fall asleep. And tomorrow we'll discuss, well, how to discuss anything. I want to learn more about you, my sweet. I want to know who you are. Everyone who comes to me has a story. You don't have to share it right away if you'd rather not, but I'd love to learn as much as I can. Shh. That's right. Close your eyes and drift off. Good night, my sweet.